Thanks for tuning in to Chasing Bucks with Nate's Bowhunting. Last week we were talking the best food plot out there, in my opinion, oats. If you checked out that video, great. If you don't, check it out. This week we're talking how to build that bulletproof, burnout-proof stand setup. I'm going to talk about the mistakes I've made and what I've learned to take down 3 great bucks last 3 years, taking down great bucks, thanks to my stand placement and putting in some good oat food plots. Combination of the two things has led me to take down some great bucks on some real small hunting properties here in Wisconsin. Years ago, my first couple of years hunting, this is a buck freeway right here. I got to get a stand right in one of these trees right here and sit and wait for that buck. This is where I get pictures of them. This is where I see tracks. This is where the big bucks are. Got to put a stand right here. Absolutely the worst thing you can do. You know, if it's your first sit, you might get lucky and you might kill them. But if you don't kill them on your first sit, you're going to burn out that stand. They're going to smell you. They're going to see you getting up and down. And that stand's not going to be good going forward. So I'm going to show you 2 examples of burnout-proof stands. One and another stand that I've had that I've shot 2 great bucks out of the last 3 years. I shot 2 great bucks out of that particular stand. And show you guys how you guys can do this on your land and create burnout proof stands that you can hunt over and over as long as you got the right wind and not worry about burning them out. So let's get to it. If you love chasing big bucks, this is the channel for you. I don't own hundreds of thousands of acres. I didn't move out to Iowa. I hunt 2 small family farms here in Wisconsin. Follow along as we go over food plots and hunting strategies to take down the biggest buck in your neighborhood. This is an absolute big buck freeway. Every big buck in the area within a 2-mile radius will take this runway. I'll show you guys an aerial of this. This is a natural funnel for the deer to travel. I have found that natural funnels are the best, where the bucks normally travel. Usually it's from your neighbors, unless you own thousands of acres. You know, if you got a strip of cover connecting 2 big pieces with ag fields and the bucks travel that's going to be your best bet. If you guys been hunting property for a couple of years, you should know this. Those bucks take the same routes over and over. And then lure them closer to your stand. Don't hunt right over top of this. If I hunt right over top of this, it's a one and done. You know, if I don't get lucky that first time, I'm probably not going to kill a big boy. If you're after small bucks, it's one thing, they'll come back, but those big mature deer, you got to hunt smarter. So all right guys, so here's the buck runway right on the edge of this corn. I'm going to take you guys to my stand real quick. Here we go. It's about 100 yards from here. Here we go, Dane, you ready? Yeah. All right, should we go? Yeah. Get away from these mosquitoes. Okay, here we go. So I left this runway for the corn. Yeah. We'll go fast. All right guys, we're here. You can see that runway I left for the corn, on the edge of the corn for the bucks. And my stand, right above my other son in the golf cart, is right up in that tree, right back there. I can show you, and it comes into here. We got another little trail. Hi Luke. My other stand, right there. Bring them right to me. And I'll put another little oats plot in here. I can sneak in and out without the bucks smelling me, seeing me, or knowing I'm hunting them. I come right up the runway back there, the natural runway that connects the neighboring properties, and I bring the bucks right to me. It's worked. I've killed 3 great bucks right here. So let's get to the next example. All right guys, new stand setups. One of the most important things to help you take down that big buck this year. I'm going to show you my new stand setup and how excited I am about this. I had a freak giant buck in here last year. If you hunt small parcels like myself, you can't get out there and burn out stands. You gotta create stands that are bulletproof. Burnout-proof. bulletproof stands. And that's what I'm going to show you guys today. See, I got a bunch of sorghum behind me. Did the grain sorghum, the red Milo does really good. Then I did the HD screening on the backside. Because there's a farm over here. There's a house over there. A farm on the backside. So we got red Milo here. Here's our stand. Right here. So we're gonna I'm gonna cut across that open field right there from the farm and cut right down this trail, right into the stand. Let's get a stand view. But I'm right on the edge of this alfalfa field. So I'll sneak in, cut right across the field. A bulletproof stand set up. So there's the farm. See the UTV? That's where I'm gonna park. I'm gonna cut across that open alfalfa field. I planted all red Milo here with some HD screening back there. Screen off these houses because I got a house down here too. I got a mock scrape. I got 2 vines hanging right back there. There's a big apple tree right back here. I planted about 30 apple and pear trees back here and a bunch more red Milo for bedding. We're gonna do oats food plot right in here. Got an apple tree. I made this trail here. 25-yard shot right here, bingo. I got another trail right over here, 25-yard shot. And then they cross the creek. There's a little ditch right here. And this is where they cross right here. They cross this creek, 15-yard shot. You can actually see their trail, even in the summertime, right down the edge of this thick cover. That's like a 10-yard shot. All right, guys, you want a bulletproof stand set up where access is key and you can hunt it over and over without blowing out a stand? Look what I got here. Road, neighbor's house. Big old oak tree. Right up the road. You can hunt this stand over and over on a north or west wind. It's blowing your scent right towards the road. I'll show you an aerial of this. And I got a food plot and I just made a trail with some mock scrapes I'm going to show you guys to lure the deer into bow range. Let's check it out. See my stand behind me? It's right up the road. So what I did, so the deer don't come and smell me, I blocked off all these buckthorn I took down and some maple limbs I stacked right here so the deer can't get to my stand. That way they can't smell me after I'm done hunting. You'd be surprised, those deer will come in and scent check areas and they can smell if you've been there. So this way the deer, now I'm gonna go show you where I cleared out and got some mock scrapes right over here. Let's check it out. I made a really big trail for them. Okay, here's our stand. Right up there, the big oak. Here's where I made that wall. And here's our trail I made. Couple mock scrape vines right here, cleared out down below. You want to put a bend in the trail, you don't want it straight. See, I got a nice bend that comes here, it curves back this way. See that nice bend? There's my stand right up there. Took down some more buckthorn, some dogwood, 2 more vines, mock scrapes. We're gonna throw a trail camera right on that maple tree right here. 2 more mock scrapes. There's our stand right up there. About a 25-30-yard shot right here. Got another main trail right through here. Trail comes out. Into my green and gold food plot coming up great. Creek crossing right here. Willows, real good bedding right there. Sorghum right up there. Big open ag fields. Real thick bedding in there. And it's so thick. Dogwood, buckthorn in here. I had to clear out some of the buckthorn. A little bit of the taller dogwood. But coming off the food plot and the creek crossing right behind me. Super excited about this new stand, guys. Hopefully I can put down a big boy out of it this year. You can see how thick this stuff is. This is what I had to clear out. All this real tall dogwood and buckthorn Had to make a nice trail. Old rub right here, rubs everywhere in here. All right guys, we're talking bulletproof stand locations. You gotta have them, unless you own hundreds, thousands of acres, a bunch of different farms you hunt. Moved out to Iowa and bought 10 farms, like some of these guys you see on TV. It's not always reality. All right guys, so I don't throw a stand right on this buck runway here. Instead, I took what's an existing buck travel route come the rut. These bucks will take the same routes year after year. Once you establish those buck travel routes, you set your stands accordingly. Or you can create travel routes, like I've kept this trail in the corn, I just enhanced it, made it that much better. And what I do, instead of putting a stand right on top of this trail, I don't have a stand. My nearest stand I'll have to check on hunt stand 100 yards this way off this travel route. Why? Because the bucks can't smell me. My path getting into the stand, getting out of the stand. Once I'm up in the stand, they can't see me getting up and down. So what I do is I lure the bucks to my stand off this existing travel route with food plots. So in here, I'll have soybeans or oats or some brassica mix, clover chicory plot, and an oats plot. And I will lure them to my stand off the main travel route. And I hope you guys learned something. And please like and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, share the channel. I got all kinds of food plot stuff. I'm gonna be putting in a lot of oats, which if you guys have seen my oats videos, I'll take them over brassica any day here in Wisconsin. I've done side-by-side comparison. I'm gonna do some more this year. I am gonna try some different brassica mixes. I've had a few food plot companies reach out to me. I'm gonna try some different things. But I love my oats, guys. Can't go wrong with oats for September through December, even into January attraction. Oats are easy, they're shade tolerant, they grow in almost any soil. I'm gonna be putting a lot of them in this year. So I got some oats videos coming. So please subscribe so you get notifications of that, and share the channel with someone. I've been doing this for about a year. I've gained a pretty good following, so I thank you guys. I'm not trying to sell you nothing, just sharing my passion of chasing big deer with you guys. And if you love chasing big bucks, think about it almost every day, this is the channel for you. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll see you next week.